okay, y'all want them to pay more, but the fans have to do the same thing they do for the NBA.
Right.
You got to show support. You got to show up. You got to buy jerseys. You got to buy shoes. You got to do that. They're starting to do that now. But I have a solution for that, and nobody's going to like my solution.
I'm here.
In women's beach volleyball, let's just say that the net is 10. For women, it's lower just a little bit. I'm not saying lower it to 9, 5, 9, 6, but just 9, 9.
Just so we can dunk?
Yes. No, see?
I feel like it still would change.
I'm telling you.
I don't think so.
What? Bro, you dunking and getting, man, trust me, it'll change.
But I still think she need to do OnlyFans, like Shaq said. She need to dunk in her panties.
Angel Reese, who calls herself the queen of college basketball, has once again stirred controversy. This time, Shaquille O'Neal set her off after he praised Caitlin Clark for fueling the WNBA's rapid rise, leaving Reese feeling like an unwelcome guest at her own celebration.
Make sure she don't look like a dude. Like she's trying to brand outside of basketball. Yeah, like I'm a woman. I like men.
She tapping into that whole side. She tapping into that whole side of it.
It's a WNBA player to look like me and you. So she's trying to make it seem like
more girly.
Yeah.
The WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. I'm trying to think of like my rent for where I stay at. I'm gonna do the math real quick. I don't even know my salary. 74? Okay. Yo! I'm living beyond my means!
Shaq didn't mince words when addressing Angel, criticizing her for fixating on online haters. With a touch of sarcasm, he implied that responding to trolls had become her main mission, while reminding her that the negativity only exists because she's in the spotlight. His underlying message to Angel was clear: stay focused, keep putting in the work, but don't expect instant results.
Bitch. And you don't strike this from the tape, Christian.
We ain't striking it.
Don't. I'm telling you, just lower like that to where it gives you ability to dunk. Bro, imagine you.
I'm not imagining.
Let me finish. Imagine you in the same little shirt you had on at the Wild 'N Out show dunking. You know how many t-shirts you gonna sell? Cause you tripping.
Oh my
what?
God.
What?
Oh God.
The same little shirt you had on.
Okay. All right.
Bro.
And honestly, this is the kind of drama that keeps women's basketball exciting. So, let's jump right into the chaos, shall we?
I think Angel Reese want to see her. I think Angel Reese really don't want to play basketball. I think she want to see her.
Nah.
Be looking at the way she dressed. She don't want to play basketball. She want a hoe. She got that hoe spirit. If she a basketball player, don't nobody listen. Don't no woman play basketball. Them boys don't no real woman shoot no hoop. They learn home economics.
Angel Reese's response to Shaq's remarks perfectly illustrates how she may have missed the bigger picture. When the Hall of Famer praised Caitlin Clark and the WNBA's surge in popularity, it wasn't meant as a slight toward Reese or anyone else. In fact, he was celebrating the league as a whole, pointing out how stars like AJA Wilson, Sabrina Ionescu, and yes, even Reese herself, have pushed women's basketball to a cantankerous level of competition. But for Reese, who has often embraced the role of the misunderstood underdog over the past year, Shaq's comments felt like a personal betrayal.
Because of women's basketball, whenever you think of Angel Reese, people often mention Caitlin Clark. You've said in interviews, there's no beef, but the media keeps going on. This is your platform, so how do you feel about that situation?
I think just being able to be in that moment of it happening, you never realize how something can literally change your life. And knowing my 5 fingers and my other finger pointing at my hand could literally have changed my life for like forever is crazy.
Let's break this down. Shaq is nothing if not blunt, and when he says WNBA players play harder than the men, he's not wrong. The women's game, built on fundamentals, defense, and team play, offers a refreshing contrast to the NBA's growing obsession with three-pointers. Shaq even pointed out the NBA's declining attendance, comparing it to the WNBA's record-breaking season. For Reese, though, the real sting wasn't his critique of the men, it was his unapologetic celebration of Caitlin Clark. And let's be real, this rivalry is far from new. Their NCAA championship clash last year was legendary. Clark dazzling with her scoring, Reese firing back with her bold taunts. The media loved it. But while Clark used that moment as a springboard to even greater success, Reese seems stuck reliving her college glory days. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark has been busy rewriting history. Her All-Star Game performance wasn't just good, it was groundbreaking. With more than 3.4 million viewers tuning in, the event shattered records and proved that women's basketball has outgrown its niche label. Clark's mix of charisma and skill has made her the league's biggest star, the face of a game finally being taken seriously. For Reese, that's a tough reality to accept. And it's important to remember, Shaq's praise wasn't only about Clark. He highlighted how the WNBA's rise is powered by incredible depth. A'ja Wilson continues to dominate both ends of the floor, and Sabrina Ionescu's versatility has made her a fan favorite. These stars are thriving by letting their game do the talking. Reese, on the other hand, seems more focused on staying in the headlines.
But let's not get it twisted. I'm an angel all day. Like, I don't want people to turn it one way and then she think I'm turning my back on her.
Take, for example, Reese's reported frustration with the media's constant focus on Clark. Instead of embracing the WNBA's success as a collective victory, Reese has leaned into the idea that she's being overlooked. It's an odd position for someone who's received no shortage of attention ever since her NCAA championship antics. In fact, Reese has consistently been one of the most talked about names in women's basketball, but not always for the right reasons. Clark, meanwhile, takes a very different approach. She isn't caught up in petty rivalries or media drama. Her focus is squarely on the game. Whether it's pulling up from the logo or dropping no-look assists, Clark has a rare gift for making the extraordinary seem routine. That's why she's become the league's defining star. Fans aren't tuning in for social media feuds. They are tuning in to watch greatness, and Clark delivers it every time.
Oh, she can't be rookie of the year because all she do is do the flip shots and everybody. Just remember all that shit that they say.
What makes this whole situation even more ironic is that Reese and Clark are ultimately fighting for the same cause. Both have been crucial in pushing women's basketball into the mainstream, proving the sport deserves equal respect alongside the men's game. The difference is that Clark has embraced her role as a trailblazer, while Reese often seems more intent on holding on to the title of the league's drama magnet. Shaq's larger point shouldn't be overlooked either. His critique of the NBA wasn't just a nostalgic throwback, it was a wake-up call. The men's game, with its heavy reliance on three-point shooting, has grown predictable, even dull at times. The WNBA, on the other hand, thrives on fundamentals, strategy, and pure hustle, making it a refreshing reminder of basketball's core spirit. For Shaq, the league's rise is more than a feel-good story. It's proof that skill and heart still matter most. And that's why Reese's reaction, her so-called tantrum, feels like a distraction from the bigger picture. The WNBA is on the verge of something extraordinary, and stars like Caitlin Clark are leading the charge. Record-breaking viewership, packed arenas, and booming merchandise sales all show that fans are invested. To keep that momentum going, the spotlight needs to stay on the court, not on off-court drama. It's important to note that Reese has the talent to be one of the WNBA's brightest stars. Her skills are undeniable, and her fiery personality makes her both polarizing and compelling. But if she wants to cement her legacy, she'll need to adjust her focus. Rivalries and theatrics might dominate headlines in the short term, but they won't build a lasting career. Consistency, discipline, and growth, that's what separates the greats from the merely good.
Do you think people love Caitlin Clark besides her skills?
She can shoot threes from logo.
We never seen that before. That's my point. Steph Curry, a little kid. Like, Steph Curry, I love, you know why I love Steph Curry? Because I've never seen that before.
As for Caitlin Clark, she's already proven she belongs in the conversation with the game's all-time greats. Her influence goes beyond the box score. She's reshaped how people view women's basketball. Clark has shown the sport isn't just worth watching, it's worth celebrating, and that's a legacy no rivalry can diminish. Shaq's comments were never an attack on Angel Reese, they were a tribute to a league finally receiving the recognition it deserves. But Reese's reaction serves as a reminder that not everyone is comfortable when the spotlight shifts to someone else. While Clark continues to stun the WNBA with her record-breaking performances, Reese risks becoming the real shocker, not for her play, but for how she responds. If she's not careful, she may end up watching from the sidelines as the rest of the league moves forward without her.
Caitlin plays the right way. I saw it. She makes the right play. Every time. Not all the time. She makes her teammates better. She shoots the ball. She's a great player.
Now let's talk about this whole Athlete of the Year debate. Time magazine gives that honor to athletes who truly move the needle, those who change their sport, capture public attention, and inspire people far beyond the game itself. Caitlin Clark checks every single box. She led Iowa to the national championship game, became the face of college basketball, landed a major Nike deal, and kept breaking scoring and assist records. She's been everywhere, on highlight reels, in headlines, and across every media outlet you can name. By Time standards, she's the textbook definition of Athlete of the Year. Meanwhile, Angel Reese isn't exactly clapping from the sidelines. Her social media tells the story. Buzzing tweets, flashy Instagram posts, and plenty of subtle, and not so subtle, digs. She's made it clear she won't just fade quietly into Clark's shadow. Reese has a talent for stirring the pot, often with a sly grin, especially when Clark's name comes up. Sure, she respects Clark's game, but silence isn't her style. The truth is, women's basketball is entering its golden era, and there's room for everyone, if they are willing to rise with it. The real question is whether Angel Reese will seize this opportunity or watch it slip away. Right now, though, all eyes are on Caitlin Clark, the player who's made the WNBA must-see TV. And whether Reese likes it or not, tantrums alone won't win her that spotlight.